in Kannada also, and Shabba Khair. No. What is Shabba Khair? No.
Good
That's
night.
bye. No. Good night. Yeah, sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fabulous episode of Gixie Creators Central, and we have a very interesting guest with us. One of the oldest creators on Gixie, Anand HS. Namaskara, Anand. How are you? All
Hey,
good.
hi. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening
Good
to
evening.
everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have to be doing this with you and having a tete-a-tete and having this nice conversation. Lovely
Appa,
background, by the way.
English.
It gives
Too
me
much
a
English.
foresty feeling. Your background, like
Yeah, go
wonderful.
green.
Go green. Come on. Very nice. Very nice. Lovely. So beautiful to see you. As usual, people, if you're watching us, you can always type your comments on the chat box, and we will show them here. In fact, yeah, we will show specific chat comments here, and then Anand can even respond to chat questions. Of course, be nice. Don't ask stupid questions. Don't ask him personal questions and all of that. This is about Tal Magic today, isn't it? It's all
Yeah.
going to be about Tal Magic. And to understand what Tal Magic is actually about, and of course, we also have Nehal. Sorry, Nehal, I did not introduce you. Nehal is our digital marketer. She is our in-house digital marketer, and she is the one that creates all of these fabulous posts that go out on Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. So Nehal also is going to be asking certain questions, understanding Anand's career so far, how he has grown. On that note, let us start and have this very interesting conversation with Anand. I am excited. Are you excited, Anand, to get this start?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm
Wonderful.
really excited, and it's been a reasonably long association, probably ever since you guys started. I
Yeah.
came in
I think
contact with
when we
you, and
went live in March 2019, I think maybe a month or so after, I think it's
yes,
been ever since then. And Anand has seen like varieties of Gixie's flavors in terms of what it looked like from when it was back then, what it was back then to what it is right now. So he is in a very good position to state what he has seen in terms of evolution. But we'll come to that a little later. What we will start off with very simply is to introduce our guest. Anand is a wonderful tabla maestro. He teaches tabla through his brand called Tal Magic, which is available all over the internet. You can look up talmagic.com, is it? Yeah,
yes.
very simple. At Tal Magic on Instagram, at Tal Magic on Facebook. You get the drift everywhere else, right? So catch him there, find out what he's up to. With all of his content, he runs monthly concerts through your own residence, in your own residence. Yeah,
Yes.
and he invites people from various forms of Hindustani classical or Indian classical, Carnatic classical, to come and do some jugalbandi with him, and they have these really cool concerts going on. And also, let's not forget, Anand is, or Anand was, an IT professional as well, right? So he understands how ecosystems like this are built. So let's not run away from that fact as well. So we will get to all of that. So first question, Anand. Now that
Yeah.
I've let the cat out of the bag that you were an IT professional back then, what made you run after the tablas, and what made you? What was that Eureka Archimedes moment, so to speak?
Uh, well, it was not one moment, but it was a culmination of many little moments of. There was very frequent unhappiness in what I was working with.
Tiny drops of water make a massive ocean.
There you go. So it eventually came to a boil one fine day, and my organization declared that whatever I was doing was redundant. so so I had the choice of finding something else or bidding them goodbye, and I chose the latter because this was my chance. And some people are like me who want to do something, but they have to be pushed down that cliff. So this was the much needed push for me. I have been thinking about it for years and years and years, but I will admit I lacked that small little bit of courage to take that step. So when this happened, I
I
said,
feel you,
okay,
man. I
now,
totally feel you. I know where you're coming from because we had to take that step to build Dixie. So,
yeah.
yeah.
So when this happened, I kind of said to myself, this is my chance. Let me take the plunge and let me jump. I'll figure out how to fly on my way down.
Nice.
And
That's a
thankfully, I have managed to not hit the road splattered all over. I'm still airborne. So
no. Long may the flight continue, and long may it not have that gruesome end, and long may you float in peace. That
thank
is
you, thank you.
that is a sincere wish from our side. So uh, you said small moments, right? Small moments that made you realize that you wanted to do something. But this passion should have been seeded a lot earlier, I believe. Maybe when you were a
Absolutely.
kid. Yeah.
It's a very checkered journey of music. I started learning this as a teenager. I was in the 8th grade, which is another interesting story because I used to be the guy who was ardent devotee of Michael Jackson, and I used to hate Indian classical music with every fiber of my body. This is something which is there. That was literally the expression that used to come. And I accidentally entered into a room one day in school where this tabla class was going on. And in our day, this was the 90s. Schools did not provide this one-to-one instrument. So there was a little queue, some 8, 10 people were there. And I also stood in that line. And when my turn came, this Guruji who was teaching, he said, "You play something." And teenagers are very snooty and arrogant. I said, "No, I don't know." So he looked at me and he said, "Okay, this guy, let me handle him." He said, "Can you learn?" I said, "Yeah, I will learn." Those days, you never say no to anything. Someone asks, "Can you fly a rocket?" You will say yes. So I said, "Yeah, I will learn." But when I started learning, something happened, that attracted me to this. And there is this philosophical thing you read in storybooks. I heard this inner voice and all those things. Some sort of thing like that happened, that I felt I can do this. So I instantly got attached to that and gradually got pulled into this whole genre of music which I was running away from. And to be clear, I still like Michael Jackson, but this is something which has become my primary, love. And when I finished school, I had to quit this due to my family's economic situation. Then it has the Naukri and Rosie Roti and all that fun stuff began. So I had to absolutely stop it in 1994. And after a gap of 20 years almost, I restarted it in 2011. And that was actually because my wife has been hearing this music thing off and on, off and on. I used to say this, and one day she just decided out of the blue, she went and bought a tabla set and gifted it to me, which was totally unexpected. And that moment, music returned to my life, and I started playing. And as luck would have it, people started calling me for small small gigs, that, "Oh, we can't find a tabla player." And the very fun incident happened that same month. Her friend was in our house and she was lamenting, "I am not finding a tabla player." My wife said, "ये इधर बैठा है, इसको लेके जाओ."
Wow. Take this guy from me.
And you know how it happens. You go play somewhere, you exchange phone numbers, that number floats around, somebody else calls. Like that, I started getting off and on. I started getting calls. So that reconnect with the music happened. And then in 2018, this situation happened with the job after 20 years. So that's when I decided, okay, this is my sign from destiny, boss. Music is calling you, go. And I took that step. And I was surprisingly very relaxed when this happened to my job. I did not lose my. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I was
Very,
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 very.
very interesting that you're saying that. I think very few people have that moment of reckoning when they know something scary is happening, but at the same time they know it's probably opening the doors to something bigger and something huger, right? And
Yeah.
when that happens, and it is happening for a reason, you obviously can't really at that point in time concretely say, oh,
Yeah, you can't connect all the dots, but then
yeah.
I knew inside that I don't need to lose my mind over this. I will sail through.
Yeah, yeah.
And so the good things that happened because of that is that I got completely free from all the shackles of EMI.
Okay.
So that was a huge what do you call, incentive for me to pursue whatever I want to do, because now there is no pressure. When I spoke to my friends, I think 9 out of 10 people came out with this, "Arey yaar, ye EMI hai, I cannot leave my job now." Regardless of whether they like it or not, they are doing this. And I knew that I am not liking this. So now my calendar, when I open, it says first 3 hours play music. Then you listen to music, then teach music, then have food, go to sleep.
Yeah, isn't that bliss? I mean,
Oh, unbelievable.
people talk about, oh, planning for the future, blah blah blah, and all of those things. Now you're living in the moment, and every moment is becoming, beautiful to live through, right? Living in the present more than anything else.
So whenever someone lectures me about future, I just tell them that in December 2019, all the companies made business plan for 2020, and then Corona happened, everything went down the toilet. So there is
Everything
no
went down
point
the
planning.
dam. Forget a toilet. It went down into a freaking, what do you call that? The whirlpool, basically. So
Abyss.
it just sucked everything in. Yeah.
So there is no point planning. You just ask yourself, are you happy doing what you're doing? If you are, continue doing that, and life will
Absolutely.
be okay.
Absolutely. I think,
And
yeah, yeah, go on, please. Sorry.
no, I was just saying that around that time, I had just started when I met you guys also. Many thanks to our friend Ravi who introduced me.
Ravi, in fact, Ravi, if you're watching this, I don't know how many creators and how many people have come on board just because you've told them stuff, right? So, big shout out to you. Thank you for making that happen. Thank you so much.
So I was actually trying to host myself as a music instructor in one of the international websites, which I don't think it is appropriate to name here, but it is one of the two most popular platforms out there. So, and then those guys gave me such a horrible run around, just to verify my identity. I said, okay, enough. I don't want to do this with you. And that is when I happened to meet Ravi, and Ravi said, "Arey yaar, our Desi boys are doing this. Why don't you go and talk to them?" And that's how we met in that forum mall, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah,
So interesting conversation we had, and I, on that instant, I was pretty much clear. "Arey, I want to do this with these guys." And
yeah.
the best thing, you told me a lot of things that day. The one thing that really went back home with me was that you have probably the only uncomplicated commercials arrangement with the creators. This is the only platform which is absolutely no unnecessary subclause a point, 2 point, 3 point text. All that nonsense is not there. It is just very clear arrangement. So that's something which I love about Geeksy. Always loved. Yeah.
95.5, baby. Nothing beyond that at this point in time. It's as simple as that. You keep
Yeah.
95% of the money as a creator. We just keep the 5% and you live life king size. That's how it's supposed to be. So I think you spoke about that moment of reckoning, and then we ended up meeting, and um, you know uh, you left with a pretty positive vibe, right? From that point on and until now, what, it's been 2 years, 2.5 years since,
About 2.5 years now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you sort of noticed our evolution? Anything to say about that? I mean, from where,
Oh,
where we were until now.
calling it evolution is kind of understatement of the year. It is like two unrecognizable extremes now, from what it was. And I still remember the conversation I had. I was asked, you started explaining something, and I was asking about your testing. That's when you guys said, "Oh, this guy is coming from IT, so we should tone
Yeah.
it down a bit." So that was a plain website with what text boxes and awkward buttons here and there, and today the amazing features that are there, it is unbelievable. And what is nice is, I know that most of it at some point I have only suggested that we should have this. I'm sure other people would have too, because you have a whole bunch of creators out there.
Yeah,
But
800, so to speak.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. That's really nice. So I'm sure at some point each one would have come up with, oh, it would be nice to have if the site behaves in this manner. And I can see that in 2 years it has evolved to incorporate most of those requests in the main site, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think one of the core philosophies has always been, for us to build basis what creators tell us, right? And with what creators tell us, and yeah, it's 800 Sagar. Yes, Sagar is watching. So hi, Sagar. Sagar, one musician to another musician. So
Hey,
this is we've always put that first. We've always put creators first, and of course, you with whatever you can do with respect to the bandwidth that you have and the kind of uh, general effort that you have at your disposal, you do whatever you can, right? Uh, and to quote a very recent Bon Jovi song, if you what is it called, do what you can, there is a very interesting song. It's a very interesting line. Let me actually look for it. It says something like let me just read that. When you can't do what you do what you can,
yeah.
right?
Fair enough.
It's very, very interesting. So that's something that we have always focused on. And for us, without creators we don't exist. It's as simple as that, right? So if we've always made that front and center. And in fact, talking about creators being front and center, Anand, you could also possibly talk about the fact that you're one of the esteemed beta 4 people.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
that
So
that's
maybe you can shed some light on that without me having to do some shameless plugging here.
Oh, no,
So
no,
yeah.
absolutely, and I'm more than happy to do it, because this is so what Vikram is talking about, this new thing called Bloom, which I am one of the 4 people helping to test out and check it
Yes.
through its paces, and shower them with question after question and comment after comment in that WhatsApp group. I'm sure your developers must be fed up with the
Oh,
one
they're
guy
happy. I
throwing
mean, on
videos and pictures, and
no, no.
so
On a
it's
serious note, it makes so much of a difference when people send us screenshots or videos or whatever it is, because then we are able to, totally narrow down on the root cause, right? And it
yeah.
makes it really easy for us to do that. So, thank you so much for
Glad,
making it happen. I
really
mean,
glad you're
it's
finding it
very kind
helpful.
of you.
So the Bloom tool, again, coming back to what I was saying, is a fantastic tool or weapon in the hands of a creator who wants to, you know, at once be visible in all the platforms that are there on the internet. Because the internet, as big as it is springing up with new platforms where potential customers and potential audience is always there, and it's a total tedious pain in the rear to take one content and post it here, then copy it, post it there, then copy it, post it in another place, which will decide that, oh, you cannot post it in this manner because I don't allow you to post more than so many characters. Then you start editing. By the time you're done with 6 platforms, your half day is gone. So this is that magic bullet, you one button and it's gone everywhere, and everywhere it goes as a individual post rather than a, you know cross-linked chain where if it breaks in one place, it breaks everywhere.
No, I couldn't describe Bloom better myself, people. So thank you so much, Anand, for saying that. And
Sure.
we are going to soon start releasing it to wider audiences across the board. Basically, automating social media posts. If you use Bloom and if you post using Bloom, it goes to all your connected accounts in one shot. The same post. You don't have to keep uploading it in 5, 6, 7, 8 different places. In one shot, you write your text, you add your image, you add your video, whatever it is, upload it, and boom, it's gone. And it goes out to all social media platforms in one go. So that's something that we are really,
So,
really happy and proud
in
about.
fact, I just realized this, that there are a couple of people I know, probably they are not yet on Gixie. I'll try to bring them on board soon. Is that they have employed somebody to do this for them
So
because
sad.
they have to post the same thing in 10 places. There is a person who gets the content from them, logs in, posts one, post two, post three, post four, and then sends back a report. Okay, I have done this. So this is kind of one click. And I also want to call this out. I'm still very overwhelmed that I sent out. I was testing something yesterday, and in a few seconds it was out there on two of my profiles, which is amazing.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, right? With Bloom, we want to make sure that we take it to the next level and we give creators a very, very seamless experience, a part of automating their marketing. And that's something that we are really, really looking at, because if you don't find an audience that pays you, what's the point, right?
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely right.
important, and that's something that Gixie is definitely looking at doing, and that's one of our vision statements, if you will. Two, in fact, the first one being create a platform with zero tech hassles, and the second one being find creators paying audiences. Very simple.
Yep.
So as long as that happens, any creator can just seamlessly get on board and do what they need to, and that's something that we're doing via Bloom. Thank you so much about talking about your experience with Bloom, Anand, but let's get back to Tal Magic now. How
Yeah.
did Tal Magic start? What is the evolution been so far? How
So,
many concerts have you done? How many people have you collaborated with? I think it'd be lovely to listen to that journey.
oh yes, yes. The Tal Magic as a platform was, all significant events in my life. They have never been an outcome of meticulous planning and PowerPoint shows and all that nonsense. It is all light bulb moments. So the name Tal Magic happened in like 30 seconds flat. It just I was thinking, oh, now that I have jumped into this ocean of social media, I need to have a presence. I need to handle which is very unique, and I always envy people who come up with all jazzy sounding handles on social media, and I was like, what can I do? And Tabla boy was very stupid sounding. So like,
That
then,
sounds like a Marvel superhero or something.
yeah, yeah. Then I have to wear underwear on my pant and play tabla, which is absolutely horrible. Let's get that vision out of the head for a second. Then so I knew it had to have the word Tal somewhere, and that Tal boy, Tal man, and it just happened Tal Magic, and I stopped. Okay, this is it. I got it, and started. Write. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, just to see that how does it look to me, and I was like, okay, this is it. This is what I am going to be known as. And I started getting feelers. I shared it with my friends, and one of my close friends, he has helped me a lot. His name is Amit Chabra, by the way. He's in Gurgaon. So
Shout out to Amit if you're
yeah,
watching
shout
this.
out to Amit, because everybody needs that one friend, when you are completely excited and happy and everything and showing off, and then he's the one guy who will tell you that it's not okay, do it this way. And he's usually right, which is very annoying, but then I am glad that I have that guy on my side. So this name happened, and then I had decided that I want to perform. I End of the day, as a musician, that's every musician lives for the stage. You want to sit there, you have a bunch of people in front of you, and whatever you are presenting, they like it. And Indian music literally thrives on the live wawa of the audience. That eye contact is happening, and I really love that experience. So I wanted to perform, and I started reaching out to all these sabas and groups, and there was a common thread of feedback. That, who are you?
Who are you is the common thread of feedback. Yes.
uh, we don't know who you are. why would we let you even inside the door? Forget about sitting on the stage, and you want to accompany also. So,
इतनी
which were
इतनी
not the
औकात
words
है क्या
used,
तुझे
but then
और
the
simply.
message was loud and clear that this is what was being conveyed, that we don't know who you are, so forget about it. Go. So I was a little dejected. End of the day, we are all human, so we have
Yeah,
emotions.
so how did you take that? I mean, it's not easy to get up when people sort of beat you down, right? I mean, whichever way.
Well, I was sad. I'll say this, but then I also had decided that now I have started walking this path, and I have already burnt the bridge behind me. So now the only direction is to go forward. That was clear. So if when that is clear, then automatically the back of your mind is thinking of ways and means to survive. And during this phase of my mind, I had attended a small concert in somebody's place. Middle of that concert, another light bulb moment happened. Why am I not doing this thing? I can do this. And I identified a problem in the music space is that especially the classical musicians are very badly affected by it. Everyone expects you to come and perform for free.
Guru, please stop. Everyone, if you think that you are going to just get away scot-free by watching artists and not really paying them what they're due, please don't even do that. Yeah.
So my light bulb moment right there was I will organize this program, and with the fundamental ground rule that whoever performs on the Tal Magic platform will not go empty-handed. Period. And today, thanks to the love and support of all the fans, this Sunday I will be doing my 17th program
Brilliant,
under
guys.
the
Brilliant.
Magic platform.
Woo! Brilliant. Yeah.
So the first thing was nobody goes empty-handed. I will pay the artist. And second thing was my own need to perform. So I made it very clear to whoever I invite, whatever you do, sing or dance or play, I will be the tabla player. So that is the Tal Magic, platform for me also. Because end of the day, I have to satisfy my hunger for playing music to an audience. So this really comes in handy. And after I think about a year and a half, I mean, this is a moment of pride for me because after a year and a half, I went to Banshankari. That area is kind of the hub of classical music in Bangalore.
Yeah.
That
South Bangalore in general. I stay
oh, yeah.
in, Jainagar, so I know. Yeah. So, yeah.
So there was this concert by a sarod player from Canada.
Wow. Okay.
Now you look at the reach of Indian music. He is a Japanese national settled in Canada playing sarod.
We're a
His
very
name
well
is Mr.
traveled individual, I might say. Yeah.
He is Mr. Steve Oda. You can look him up on Facebook.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool.
in fact, he might be performing live tonight also. You can look up Facebook.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
So had I not been with you guys, I might have been listening to him. So he was there in Bangalore, and I had gone there. And in the first couple of rows, you always have the big names of the field who are there. And there is this nowadays selfie is the new autograph. So I went and stood in line for a picture with Steve. And while waiting, I thought, okay, I'm here, might as well network a little bit. I do my little namaste. And so when I introduced myself, one of them said, "Oh yeah, we already know who you are. We get your flyers and all." I was like, "Wow, okay, not bad for 18 months of work. If the other side of town recognizes me by name, that is, I think, enough progress for 1.5 years." I was very happy. That night, I was walking on air. I could have left my car and flown back to my house.
Brilliant. I mean, that feeling. Wow. You wouldn't give. You would give anything to get that feeling, wouldn't you?
Oh
Yeah.
yes. So that's how Tal Magic evolved from strength to strength. And for me, it was a huge learning curve because when I started, all I knew was my tabla. Then I realized, okay, if I have to do a program, I need to have some audio equipment and some recording gear. From scratch, I learned everything from zero, and started picking up stuff one by one. And I am very thankful to a YouTuber. I want to call him out here. His name is Darshit Nayak. He puts out a lot of great content on YouTube.
Darshit Nayak, you should also be on Geeksy. Shout out to you though. Yeah.
So he is such a nice person, and he puts out this content on how to, set up your recording gear. I started watching his videos and learned a lot of valuable lessons on what gear to purchase, how to put it all together. And the lesson I learned is you don't need to buy everything at once. You take the first step, you improve upon that, and then you keep adding on piecemeal. Over a period of time, you will have a very respectable setup that you can talk about. So if you see my very first videos, and if you see the video which I created last month, you will see there is a huge difference
Yeah,
in the
humongous.
quality.
Yeah, I've actually seen both. Yeah, I mean the setups are advanced. They've evolved very much like how we've evolved as Geeksy. It's like evolution side by side. Yeah,
So that learning, and since I am an IT guy, there is always this thing that for software work I cannot go outside. So so I do all my video editing and post production and sound and image editing, everything in house myself.
nice,
So
nice,
it's all I do it myself because I enjoy that work also.
great.
And
Yeah,
it's something which relaxes my mind, sitting in front of an image editor, and the trying to put your idea out there, and seeing that image form layer after layer after layer. It's a beautiful experience. And so the fun anecdote about what I do is that the onlookers think कि अरे ये तो time pass कर रहा है, but now it's my job to look at YouTube. So
yeah, I know. Yeah,
start because that's
super.
the only way I get better at what I do, and gain some new perspective, and it's always fun to watch as well.
Super, super. Great. I think we've got a great perspective about your journey, right? From the time you started to where you are
Yeah.
today in terms of Tal Magic, 17 concerts, the evolution of equipment, how it started, what did you learn, where did you start from, where are you at today? Uh, One interesting thing to understand is if you're, taking your game to the next level now, obviously, right?
Mm.
Um, what are how do you plan to use Geeksy to take it forward? And if there are interesting features on Geeksy that you've started to use that will
Yeah.
actually help you, I think how do you plan to do all of that? That's something we should potentially touch upon in the
Certainly,
yeah.
certainly. And I think one of the first things which I did, I'll be honest, when I started out with you guys, Gixie was like this multi-function remote control to something which I did not know what this will do. So for almost a good year, I was literally, fumbling around with that remote control, fiddling with the buttons. Okay, let me click this, and you see one of those comedy movies where they accidentally click a button, a missile fires somewhere, and so all those experiences happened with me in the first year. And I will also, candid this that sometimes I was too proud to ask, what the hell is this? And should I do this or not? And I would go press that button and anyway figure it out, and then I'll realize, oh, shouldn't have done that. So that has been a huge evolution in my journey with Gixie, because I created tiers in the beginning because I knew I could create tiers. I created the tiers, then I was scratching my head. What do I do with this? I mean, I did the big mistake of not having a business plan for myself before starting fiddling with the tool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That is where the IT guy in me took over, and I started the tool first and started going backwards.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then one fine day, I removed everything. I wiped the slate clean because I finally figured out how to utilize the tiers. What is an appropriate item where I should charge one time? and what is an appropriate item which makes sense for a subscription. That clarity came after a reasonably long time. So, and now I have started getting subscribers. As of this month, I got my first subscriber on Geeksy.
Lovely. Yeah.
And before that, I sold two courses on Geeksy, which was well liked.
Yeah.
I just for testing it out, I put out a short video editing course, which was
Yeah. Yeah.
purchased by a couple of people, which was a great shot in the arm. So now I know how to utilize this tool, and going forward, I'm planning to move away from all third party payment sources and integrate everything into Gixi, because now I think a couple of days you shared that you will now accept international payments as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. International
So that
payments have
makes
always
life
been,
very easy.
yeah, they've always been available. They've always been accepted. The additional thing that we've started doing for newer creators who are coming on board is to give them the ability to choose their currency, whether they want to accept, currency in USD or currency in INR to start with. And the
Okay.
next evolution of that will be to give existing creators the ability to price their tiers in INR, or price their one-time products or one-time events in INR or USD. So that's going to be the next evolution. Now we've started with newer creators who are coming on board. If they want to use USD, we are happy to do so. But we are sort of restricting them right now because we don't want manifold changes to happen across the board, right? Just makes it easier to control for a bit and then start phase by phase pushing it out there. So as an IT person, I'm sure you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
Easier
that
to track what broke,
absolutely, yeah. And we want to give people a quality experience. It's not just about making a feature and hoping to God and praying to God that somebody uses it. It's about making sure that they use it and they use it well, right?
So
Tejas
the
is saying hi. I don't know if you know Tejas, but he's saying hi. Yeah,
oh,
hello
I think
Tejas.
this. I'm sure we'll get to know each other soon enough.
Yes,
So
yes.
the IT company wisdom there is that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So, and I'm glad that it is the the core belief of Gixi also, and they don't go about releasing 10 things and then absolutely no clue what is causing what. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
give it a
important.
time,
And
take it slow, but then you're sure. And that's how I have grown in my field as well. So I always appreciate when I see others also doing the same thing.
brilliant. So I think there are a bunch of things that we can look forward to. Do you want to talk about what you're offering on Gixi in terms
Oh,
of your
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
So right now, I have started off with posting some podcasts and tutorials, and I also list all my concerts. So presently, Gixi serves as a incentive platform to my audience that, hey, if you want a slightly discounted price on my concert, subscribe to my feeds, the silver feed, and you can get one every month when I do the concert. So automatically you are eligible. You don't need to do anything else. I will reach out to you. I will show you how to watch and so on and so forth. And I've also created a course for tabla, and it is put up there for people to enroll. And one of the goals which I have is that the world has changed, and I want to establish that it is completely possible to learn Indian music online. I want to break this mental block that, oh, Indian music has to be in front of the guru, and see, the reverence for the guru it is a must have. I don't even question that. It is there. Without that, it is difficult to learn anything. You don't respect your teacher, you will not learn. End of discussion. But this whole scenario that, oh, I cannot learn from a screen, I want that to go away, and that is what I am trying to change through this course. And in as soon as this pandemic happened, we were forced to do our classes over Skype and Zoom and all these other tools. And gradually we have also evolved. We have taught how to, for example, if I'm doing something face to face, I can teach and immediately ask the person to reproduce it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now here, because it's a technology, and my learner is actually, for example, one of my students, He is in Andhra Pradesh and I am in Bangalore, and we meet once a week over a Skype call for an hour. And what I tell him is that, okay, if you want to showcase something, record yourself, send it to me. Technology is free today. You can do it. You don't have to think even twice.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
don't
Yeah.
have to think at all. Just pick up a phone, record yourself, send it on WhatsApp, done.
That's it. You don't need to do anything else. Yeah.
So that, just to make that point, emphasize that point, he has learned from me now close to 2 years now, and he has come to the position where he is able to present whatever he has learned. So this Sunday at 11 o'clock on my YouTube channel, I am featuring him on the Tal Magic channel as a student showcase, that
Oh, lovely.
this is
Lovely.
what is possible even when teaching remotely. I don't meet him in person. The last time I met him in person was in 2019 December.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
After that, I have not seen him. I have only seen, he was an eighth grader then. So over the calls, I have observed he has now grown. His voice has cracked, and now he is becoming a man,
Yes.
young
Yes.
man.
Young
All
man.
that I am seeing virtually. I have never seen him in person.
Yeah.
But as long as the core principles of music are in place, I teach him, he practices, he comes back to me, the result is achievable. I mean, it is not impossible at all. So
Absolutely
this
true.
this is something, and through Gixi, now that I have the course there, so because it is a tabla course, there is a bit of hesitation to enroll, that, oh, how will I learn tabla where I don't have that live interaction.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
now,
okay.
people like Nalini herself, they're saying Indians are quite intelligent and adapt very quickly. So, good. There's obviously a market there.
It is
You know.
true, and you would be surprised that our music has a phenomenal reception overseas.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that for a fact. Yeah.
People love our music, and like in February last year, I had the privilege of hosting two Americans from Vermont,
Yeah,
uh,
I saw that. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Joel Vina and Gordon Costange. One plays the Carnatic flute and one plays the Indian slide guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They do it superbly, man. It is amazing. That concert, unfortunately, that was the last concert when I had live audience, after which the lockdown and everything
Correct.
happened. So, and that was so well appreciated, and musicians just want to play music. When I met Joel for the first time, the day we had the concert, one day before I met him in person.
Wow. Okay.
And 6 months before that, one of his Instagram posts, I had very naively commented that, oh, if you ever come to India, I'd love to perform with you. And it was so
Lovely.
sweet of him. He came here, he looked for that post,
And
and
then
then
he
he reached
contacted
out.
you. Yeah.
He reached
Yeah.
out and say, buddy, I'm in Bangalore. You want to play with me? I said, absolutely. Why are you
Super.
even asking
Why
me?
not? Yeah.
Just tell me where and when, I'll be there.
I think, yeah, serendipity, right? You never know how these things sort of go from place to place, essentially.
True.
And
It's always, processing somewhere out there, and one fine day it'll show up in front of you, and you'll be like, wow, how
yeah,
did it happen?
yeah. Just in terms of what you're offering on Gixi today, you have two different feeds that you're offering, right? You're offering a
Yes,
basic feed, a bronze feed, and a silver feed.
the silver
Your
feed.
bronze feed gives people access to podcasts and early access to content. What are
So the
these
silver
podcasts?
feed is everything in the bronze plus concert access.
Oh, lovely. So the price for that is $131 only.
Yeah,
My God, like
yeah.
who's stopping you? I mean, folks, if you're not, subscribing already, I mean, what are you doing? Like, I'm going to share the link right here so that people get it and they can subscribe to your 131 rupee silver feed right
Yeah.
now. So this is something
I
that
hope
you
so.
can, yeah, you can do that right here. You can click on this
Oh yeah,
link.
there's the link. I can see
Yeah,
the link got
yeah,
shared right there.
yeah. You can check it out and use the link and subscribe to Anand's concerts. It's brilliant to support someone who is passionately going after their craft at this point in time. So please support. please give him all your love and give him all of your patronage. I think it's brilliant to do that. Plus now Anand has like totally figured out what to do with Gixie, and he's also our beta tester. So we've got a bunch of different things happening with him. So watch out for Anand at gixie.in/Tal Magic. Now, if you want to know where you can find that, I'm going to just type that down as well. So that it's easier for you to see. So that's gixie.in/Tal Magic. Yes.
Yeah.
Anand,
So
I had
is
a
the
great
word.
time.
Just Google it and you'll see
Yeah,
all.
I'm sure you'll see the first few results will be that, so it should not be a problem at all. So easy to recall as well. So I had a lot of fun talking to you, understanding your journey and how things went. How you moved from being a complete IT person doing a run-of-the-mill job to finally finding your heart, finding your passion, and making that your living today. And lovely to understand your journey. Fantastic to see that you're so happy and you're smiling all the time. And I think that's something that everyone needs to see, right? Irrespective. So happy and honored to have made this conversation happen with you.
Oh, likewise,
Yeah,
likewise. Thank
please
you for
spread
having me.
the word. This obviously this interview is available everywhere. It's available on my profile. It's on LinkedIn. It's available on YouTube. The same link, and it can be shared anywhere. So and you
And
can
I
watch.
think before we end it, you did mention your friend out there had a question a
She
couple
will
of minutes.
ask. That's the last piece all the time. It's
Oh,
like,
I see.
yeah. So before I sign off, and once I give away my parting speech, Nehal will come back with this chamatkar of a question that everybody finds difficult to answer. So I'm going
What
to
is?
let Nehal ask her question right now. Anand, brace yourself.
Oh, can I turn off the camera in case I
No,
have?
no, no. You can't do that anymore. Yeah.
Questions are not that difficult. It's just like talking about Gixie. So as you are talking, like you have posted so many types of content on Gixie. So as a musician, what would you suggest as a Gixie feature to other musicians? So they can earn, like, what is helpful for you the best?
I might have thought about this a bit 10 days ago, because 10 days ago everything I saw on Gixie was very similar to everywhere else. But now that Bloom has come, so that's the one thing I want to talk about to everybody. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
one
helpful.
place, single point, one click, boom,
Bloom goes boom,
Bloom
basically.
goes boom.
So if you're also starting off, I mean, we spoke about subscription feeds and video courses and all of these things. So would you recommend someone to do subscription based feeds? Start off as a musician, try a bronze or a silver or a gold feed. Do you think that makes sense?
Sorry, I didn't follow the question.
So there are a bunch of feeds, right? I mean,
Ah,
as a musician or as a creator on Gixie, you can actually run feeds. You can run a
yes,
bronze feed, you can run a silver feed, you can run a
yes.
gold feed. So would you recommend that people run subscriptions based feeds?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. Today, without even realizing, you do so many things on a subscription basis. Your Prime Video, Netflix, and Sony Live, and all these things. Everybody takes separate money. So why would you hesitate to give that small fraction? It is pocket 100 rupees is pocket change
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
to a creator who is closer to you, whom you can directly connect and understand what they are offering. I think subscription is the way to go.
Absolutely. So for creators who are listening, use Gixie subscriptions. You can actually run subscriptions and get people to
And you
pay on
don't have
monthly
to
basis.
price it ridiculously, like initially I also made that mistake. I thought my feed should be priced at 1000 rupees. Then I then realized that this is a numbers thing. It is not about that how much you price it at. You price it low, but then when you have more number of people, it will kind of balance out. And the advantage is that you will have a wider reach.
Absolutely. I think that's something that's going to definitely help. So if you even have, a 100 rupee feed or a 150 rupee feed, if you have around 100 people paying you that much on a monthly basis, you're already looking at taking around 15,000 bucks straight,
Oh,
right?
yes.
So that's something that any creator can actually do. And you can give them early access to your content, give them a better price to access you at your concerts, give them front row seats or VIP tickets or whatever it is. But you gain more by having people like this come on board. So that's something that you can definitely look at doing as a musician. Look at subscription based feeds. Also look at video courses if you want. If you're in the teaching line, we have a nifty video course feature that can be used. And of course, now that there is this all killing feature called Bloom, which is an app on its own, so we are looking forward to a lot more interesting things coming out on Bloom as well. So you can use Bloom also as part of our creator ecosystem. So with that wonderful question, thank you so much, Nehal, for asking that loaded wonderful question. Thank you very much. And thank you, Anand, for joining us. Wonderful to have you here as usual. And we will keep in touch. And of course, now you're going to give us more feedback on Bloom as well. So we will continue evolving Bloom and hopefully making it a boom over a period of time. And we will see how that goes. Yes. So now I will use the correct phrase at the correct time. Shabba khair. Bye. Okay. All right.
Good night, everyone. Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
Good night. Signing off.
Thank
And
you.
have a wonderful time. And Sagar also says good session. Thank you, Sagar. Thank you for your support. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nehal, for joining. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you, Anand. Tal Magic for the win. Bye-bye.
Bye.